So we do have twin duelists on the side of FaZe. Honestly, not entirely surprised by that. We've seen that from them in the past. That's just kind of what they like to do. They like to play that in-your-face, aggressive style of play. Again, not necessarily where the meta has shifted, but I don't think they care. FaZe starting on the defense, T1 on the attack. This is really awkward for Zachary, who's just forced to look in a lot of directions. Somehow Raucus able to get to the Frenzy's mag is deep enough to find the follow-up, but with 22 HP, it's a leaping target. Doesn't matter. Dawn couldn't quite connect, and now the pressure's on Skadoodle. Both players remaining are low on HP. There's the jump shots coming out. Yeah, he doesn't have time. He's going to have to run to this spike and run it into sight. Does he go for the open plant? Yeah, that's
huge.
Big mistake coming in. Raucus, I think a part of that is just a little bit lucky because of the fact that Skadoodle played that so slow, so methodical, so careful. Still a big play from Raucus regardless, especially here, the double. Somehow, but it's the follow-up kill that's most surprising. Player right around the corner, and Dawn trying to get the timing right here. Almost did. Zachary keeping the head on the swivel, and BabyBay just dive bombs as he flies in for the Goomba stomp and nails him right on top of the head. Cut them out if they go for this swing, and there's a lot of util waiting on the other side. They're actually positioned well for this. There's the swing through. They just go for it. Oof. It works out nicely for them as well as they find an early kill, and that'll be a weapon upgrade for Corey.
You already have the duelist going for a crossbar setup, a fake smoke that allows for these trades to happen, but BabyBay is going to continue to fight.
That's a bit of a problem, though. The gravity well sucks him in, but it's okay as they've brought it down to just Brax, who gets caught in the gravity well, getting shot by the turret, and BabyBay just unleashes hellfire with the SMG. Dash coming out from the jet. There's a nano swarm down. They're buying so much time. They could cancel this round right here with a spike drop, and they do. Do they get it onto the site in time? They're not going to get it there. They don't actually get the spike planted. They take a little bit too much time getting through. T1 looking to gain access here to heaven. Got Raucus around the corner with a shotgun. Somehow, though, that shotgun isn't as valuable as it would typically be in that position. Slow knives coming out, just kind of like...
And it still hits!
Dishing damage. Yeah, and he still gets Brax coming through from BabyBay. It kind of looked like he was toying with them. Just looking for an errant knife kill through that smoke. There's the swing, though.
Oh, wow.
Big flick from BabyBay. It comes down to Skadoodle again. He's been in the clutch position before. This time it's a 1-on-2 with the spike planted on the B site. Not aware of this flank that's coming through. Has to force the fight towards spawn. Didn't matter which direction he went in, there was a player waiting for him.
Towards the A heaven. And there's Corey just peeking out, and that's the Marshall gone.
A trade going on. It's dodgeball up in heaven. Meanwhile, over in mid, there was a lurk coming through. That gave them that flex potential to try to make their way down ropes if they needed to, but it's not even an option as FaZe crushes T1 in the 11th round with a flawless round victory. A gap here. But the biggest issue is the spike is down, and it's down far away. It'll be a big kill, and maybe some more damage can be done by FaZe on the other side of the Cosmic Divide. As they work their way through, that's the big piece of it. The ult being popped by the Viper. Brax does find two in the backside of sight. The turret might actually take care of that last remaining target on site as it dropped him down to 3 HP inside the Viper ult. Meanwhile in mid, got the defensive Viper ult, and BabyBay is actually able to sneak past it. Has to be careful, though, as there's a player right on the other side. BabyBay trying to allow the HP to regain to full, and it happens. BabyBay goes for the swing, in a round where they've already got a massive weapon advantage.
Oh, BabyBay actually just got a nice pick onto Dawn onto B heaven. This opens things up a bit as the trades continue to lurk up, and we already have one in spawn. They go
hike into heaven, has the flank play, and it's a freebie as the thrifty round works out for FaZe.
It's going to get scouted out by the boom bots here from Automatic, and that's going to force rotation out from T1, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that boom bot's stuck in that corner and just is going to stay there forever. It's a low buy for FaZe as they finally have their economy broken, and that might be the mistake that allows T1 to actually bring this into overtime.
After a promising defensive half,
ouch,
things have turned a little bit. BabyBay flies into heaven, gets an early pick. There's the right clicks and the dash to get away. That's huge. He doesn't realize there were targets right on the other side of that door. BabyBay gets the dink through the wall. That's so disappointing as the ult has now run its course. A weapon has been picked up. There's the Killjoy ult coming out as well. Lockdown. And let's see what they decide to do. Raucus is going to try to slow them down by dropping some util towards elbow. And there's a satchel just to escape, just to be safe. As they make their way out, that's the call. They've been pushed out towards elbow.
Yep.
I don't think that snakebite's on the spike, but at least it's close. There it is. FaZe close out map number 1, 13-10.
My mistake. I forgot that BabyBay has Blade Storm and can do whatever the hell he wants to. So if that doesn't matter, he's going to dash the way that he does and opens up the site on his own, and that is something to look out for into the next map. I'm very much afraid of how BabyBay is currently playing right now, because if he pulls out an Odin like he did right there, and you saw him try to do a 1080 with a Marshall that actually hit his opponent on Breeze, you know that when he's feeling it, it's going to be a tough matchup to play against FaZe.
Dog's going to fly out. Skadoodle actually takes some shot from the sheriffs of FaZe. That was actually specifically BabyBay who was sending shots in that direction. Curry still over towards site. Things are starting to fall apart just a little bit. It's down to Dawn and Dawn alone, and that is a great pistol round win for FaZe. Killed before it could get popped. It looked like he popped it, but it didn't actually happen. There's the swing from Corey and the round win for FaZe. Things looking good here as they've gained access again to the A site. Corey gets vertical, goes up on top of the generator. And that's a massive advantage early, and there's the rocket going out around the corner. Corey, I didn't think that it actually was going to connect. It looked like it actually landed on the closer side of the wall, but Corey just feeling it, finding a 4K on the round. BabyBay right around the corner. Oh, actually only able to get one, but that's the quick play, the heads-up reaction from BabyJ. As the two babies combine, and Corey is already there on the back end of the play as well. Brax,
good luck.
Sure, you made it on the B, but the spike ain't there with you. The spike all the way back in mid. Brax has to dodge the pulses coming out from the recon dart. There's one coming downstairs already. Position given away. Recon dart going out. Trying to do some bloodshed here. Gets sucked into the gravity well. And actually still almost got a kill out of it.
It didn't pay off. T1 realizes that, and they're just going to press back forward and aggressively towards B main site.
How BabyBay is able to survive from that position is somewhat surprising. Really solid hold from both Zachary and BabyBay. Sure, BabyBay falls, but the way he moves around and kind of confuses the team as they're coming out. They're like, wait, he's to my right. No, he's to my left now, and he's behind me. But there's also this one in front of me starting to gain control of Cat.
That's why they're scary.
BabyBay could shut this down if he plays this right. BabyBay right around the corner. 1, 2. That's exactly what we were talking about. Another one for BabyBay. Now the spike is dropped. 23 seconds left. T1 potentially shooting themselves in the foot by taking a little too long. BabyBay has picked up a gun as well, tosses it over to his compadre. They need to get this kill on this last player. That's going to be BabyBay with the 4K. A huge stop from FaZe and a massive upgrade in weaponry.
That is definitely why T1 was scared. Just to try to figure out if one with the Blade Storm BabyBay is going to do his shenanigans. If it's not the case, then how do you get information right now to figure out where BabyBay is playing? And with the lineup right now that does have a Sky and has a Sova at the same time too, to not be able to flush out where BabyBay is playing, that played into FaZe's Clans' hands. Take 2. So this is actually really good right now for FaZe.
This is big. The big kills coming in from BabyBay. They read that one so well, and there's BabyJ and BabyBay,
One enemy remaining.
the toddler duo. They pulled everything out that they could. Dawn's going to do some damage here at the very least. Try to take a few players with them. But that was exactly what we thought we'd see. Now they go for that take on A, the fake, and surrender number 12 over to FaZe. They're just one round away from closing things out, and even the Up does not get saved as Skadoodle is spotted in spawn. The turret will spot them first. There's the swing. Has to be careful. Spots out the players. Has an idea of how many are coming. I like this maneuver from BabyJ and BabyBay to lock down this B site. There's the dash out. It's BabyBay and BabyJ again combining on the B site. It's now down to one remaining player. It's automatic. The classic has to come out with 40 HP and 30 seconds left. It's almost impossible, and it is. 13-10. FaZe will take the series 2-0, and they will punch their ticket to Challengers playoffs as T1 is eliminated.